Hello and welcome back to my page. You're very welcome here. I headed off on Saturday to Buttevant, but I stopped in Doneraile first of all to put up a tour poster, and eventually made my way to Buttevant. And then I went back into Centra for a second time to hang up another tour poster for the same show that I'm doing in Charleville in a few weeks' time. Anyway, the game in question was Killavullen versus Clyda Rovers, and it was a stunning day. And the walls around Buttevant's GA Stadium are steeped in history, and I was enamoured by it. Former British Army base, would you believe? These two lads are out doing God's work, hammering in the flags with a hurley. Look at these old walls. If they could tell some tales, I wonder what they'd tell. Thousands of British soldiers were trained here before World War I. Anyway, it's more traditional Irish sports that are on show today. Nothing between these two teams. It's a must-win for both of them, and both lost the first round of the championship, so it was Scheisse or get off the pot, as they say in parts of Germany. Killavullen were out first, but they were followed then by Clyda. Now this match, lads, I have to say, was shrouded in sadness. There was a tragic death in the parish of Mourne-Abbey, and the game was put back an extra day to accommodate the funeral for that, and my commiserations go to the family and all who loved and knew that gentleman. Life is short. Love your loved ones. What's beautiful about the GAA is the respect, and there was a minute's silence, which you can see here now. Both teams faced each other on this hot and sticky, muggy day. Anyway, the game had to go on, as does life, and it was an intense enough battle, I have to say, fraught with physicality and stick work and mistakes and anxiety and all and everything else that goes with championship hurling. This is a Junior A championship in North Cork. Both these teams are the first teams of their respective parishes. I happen to live in the parish of Killavullen myself, so I know them well. But I have been to, this is my second Clyda Rovers match this year. The first match I went to was one of their Gaelic football matches over in Charleville, where I am doing a show, as I have already mentioned. But back to this game. Back to this match. As I said, it was fraught with mistakes, blocks and hooks and belts. And in the first half it was points galore. And Clyda Rovers were the team that were scoring the majority of them. And by God, they had something with them. You could feel it. You could feel the tension, and you could feel the spirit within the squad. You genuinely could. I was up and down both lines. I was on the bank. I was all around the perimeter, and you could feel. I don't know. Life is weird, but you could just feel the intensity and the will to win from the boys in the black and amber, and it was illustrated massively in the first half as they took full control of this game. Killavullen kept in the match with points, and their free taker was absolutely sensational. There he is, hitting a brace. But Clyda were able to do it from play much more easier than Killavullen were. Again, another free. You need a reliable free taker to be in with any chance in hurling, lads. It is an absolutely imperative job in the game of hurling, and Killavullen have one of the very best. Here's a great score. The day in question, lads, was absolutely beautiful. There was a bit of a wind, and in the first half Killavullen had that wind. Not that you would know, because Clyda were just belting that ball ferociously against the wind. And great passion, great determination. Never say die attitude. This Clyda play a much higher level at football. They're senior in football, so this is 2 grades or even 3 grades down. 2 grades down, should I say. Half-time came and they were winning by 5 points. Here's my show in Charleville. If you're around, come. I'm in Mallow as well later this year. The referee went out. There was a nice crowd. Killavullen sauntered out first in the second half, and they were soon followed by Clyda Rovers, who were winning by 5 points at half-time against the wind. If you were a betting man, you'd say it's theirs to lose. And they started the second half as they finished the first half, scoring points. Here's their second point, putting them up 7 points. And here's a free that drops in short for the first goal of the game. Rattled low and into the net. Nothing the goalkeeper could do, and that's 10 points they're up now on this savage sunny afternoon in Buttevant in late August. Killavullen are made from strong stuff and they do not give up. I know that. I've seen them play for the last 2 years. I've followed them intently. I really, really admire their never say die attitude, and they found a way to get back into this game. You wouldn't think it when they're down 10 points. They tacked over a free, and then this ball comes in and the full forward is pulled down here, and I thought it was a penalty, but it was actually a free. And the free taker, who had been so accurate from frees, put the ball in the back of the net. Here's my conversations with Cornelius magic match moment. Number 8 for Killavullen was sensational. Catches the ball here, can't catch it again. 2 lads come towards him. Somehow he manages to get the ball over the bar. And strangely enough, even though they were not playing very well, Killavullen started to tack back the scores. Ticky-tacky, ticky-tacky. And the game had a new intensity to it. Great defending here by Clyda Rovers. Pushing it out. Another long distance shot. But this one dropped short, and the goalkeeper for Clyda was inspired on the day. That was a serious catch because the full back and the full forward were on him, and he had a paw and he just gripped that ball and fucked it out. This is a great score coming up here. The man who won the free, who was down there, comes in here from the side now. You'll see him now. Look at that warrior. Bursts through 3, hand passes it off to the side. And number 7 over the shoulder. And Suas and spare, Coolini Ma. And the game was in the melting pot as we kind of went into the last few minutes. Goalkeeper again, so steady on the day. And his puck-outs and clearances were sensational. But Killavullen weren't giving up. They were not giving up, and you wouldn't ever think they would. And there was only 2 points in it now at this stage. 2 points into it. Just warrior stuff here, but a great block, and here's a free to make it a point. They were down 10 points, lads. Sorry, 2 points. They're down 2 points in it now at this stage. Sorry, Jesus, I'm getting carried away at myself here. And then Clyda Rovers make it a goal, make it 3 points. And then they make it 4 points. Now there's 4 points between them. Jesus. How are they going to get back into this? You just don't know. You just don't know. But they did. Watch this. Great score. I had a great angle for this one. Off the post and over the bar. Down to a goal. And here, up along the line, catches it into the hand. Has to score. Does score. And now there's only 2 points between them. And this is controversial. Watch this now. He misses the first chance, and then around 2 people hits the ball high and it's waved wide. But I went back and I had a look at this and I slowed it down. And you'll see a photograph here now in a second. The referee goes in and waves it wide, but I actually think it went over the bar, lads. Now it's a very hard job. There's no VAR in hurling, but if you see that, you'll see the slitter just actually went over the bar. Anyway, there's still only a point in it. And here's a chance. Or 2 points in it. He passes it over and he goes for the point. I think he should have gone for the goal there because time was really up at that stage. And you couldn't begrudge Clyda Rovers. There was a lot of emotion on the pitch after the game. You could feel it. The Killavullen manager went over and said some kind words. And the Clyda Rovers lads were applauded off the field. Players and management alike. God bless them.